Hey everybody, how are you doing? JPCowFace here, and we are back for a brand new playthrough of Civilization 6. Now, a quick rundown of what we're going to be doing in this game. I am going to be playing as Abraham Lincoln of America, and that's mainly down to a lot of my viewers appear to be from America, so I just wanted to respect that, and I thought maybe we can go with America. I started off as England because I'm English, but I thought as a lot of my viewers from America, why not? We'll go there next. Playing on Deity. I'm going to be using a shuffle map to keep things interesting, and that's a large map. Keep everything else standard there. And then we're going to be playing with monopolies and corporations, secret societies, and I thought as well, to keep it interesting, we'll go for a tech and civic shuffle. Yeah, and that's it. So we don't really know what kind of map or starting location we're going to get, and we don't really know what our tech and civic trees are going to look like, so we're going to find out. So let's go. Alright guys, so before we get started, just wanted to have a quick look over who we are. Abraham Lincoln, and his special abilities is the Emancipation Proclamation, and that is going to be industrial zones give +2 amenities and +3 loyalty per turn, but your plantations give -2 loyalty per turn. So on the grand scheme of things, industrial zones would be really good for amenities, and we'd want at least one industrial zone to each plantation. So hopefully we don't have too many plantation locations. But in doing so, building industrial zone, we will receive a free melee unit after constructing the industrial zones and their buildings. The free units do not require resources when created or to maintain, and receive +5 combat strength as well. So that is essentially a route for us to almost create a free army for ourselves. So that is going to be great once we can get to that point. Playing on a random tech and civic tree, we don't know when that is going to be exactly. And then as America, we have founding fathers. All diplomatic policy slots in the current government are converted to wildcard slots. +1 diplomatic favor per turn for every wildcard slot in their government. And we also have the unique unit of P-51 Mustang, which is a little bit better than your standard fighter. I believe it's got a bit more strength and range. And then we've got film studio as well, which is going to be plus 100% tourism after a certain point with that building. So with that in mind, culture and tourism is probably going to be our route for success in this game. But also before we get into it, I just wanted to say a massive thanks to all the viewers so far. So we had our first playthrough with the English Empire, and yeah, and for all the people that have viewed content and especially subscribers, I just want to say massive thank you, and that I really appreciate it. I'm hoping to grow the channel with yourselves, and I hope you stick with me on this journey. And for any viewers out there that are enjoying the content, the previous playthrough and this playthrough, would really appreciate you subscribing as well. So with that said, let's get into it and see what our starting location is looking like. All right, so this does not look like a terrible starting location. What we've got, so we're on the edge of the tundra to the south, so we're quite far down. But we have some deer within us, not too far. We've got 2 resources of diamonds as well. So that's not too bad start. We've got cattle right here, which could be a nice location for or a reasonable anyway location for a campus. Just going to grab our warrior here and just move him out and have a look. We have found another continent, giving us a boost for foreign trade. I feel like it might be worthwhile moving our settler up 1 onto the castle and settling right there. Is it worth building our city centre there rather than a campus? Not too sure. This could be the actual location for our city center, which could be better. That will then put us in range for this jade over here. However, there could be other. Yeah, I'm going to go with my original instinct, and that is to move our settler up one. Found our city right there. Right or wrong, we will find out. Right, so what do we want to start with on our technology? And like usual, I think we will start with animal husbandry and see if we can reveal any sources of horses. And we will start with a scout, I believe. I'm not actually sure. I don't think I'm going to put the turns into that, actually. I think I'm going to start off with a slinger. I'm not going to worry with a scout. We can explore reasonably well enough with our units. Right, we have a city-state over here. Let's see who we have. We have Mexico City, and we are the first civilization to meet them. So that has given us our free envoy in at Mexico City, and they would like us to trigger the inspiration for state workforce, and we're not going to be able to go in and look because of our shuffled trees. But I've just believe that is building a district. We'll get that boosted. So, all right. So we have a barb problem. Scout has found us, so they are going to return to their barbarian camp and start spawning units. We need to move in that direction and try and deal with them. Good job we started with a slinger rather than a scout, because we're going to want to be able to defend ourselves now. So they're moving back to tell on us. Right, moderate flood over at Mexico City. Let's move towards these units. Okay, keep chasing them down. He's going to get there before we can do anything about it. So we're just going to have to try and ride it out and then take them down. It's the best thing for us to do. Let's move out immediately with our slinger in the right direction. Okay. So I'm imagining this might be the location of the barbarian camp. So we could use this river to benefit. So if we stay on this side of the river and let them attack over it, we will have a defensive bonus for ourselves there. All right, what to build next at Washington? Right, we've got not very good growth. We've not got very good food. Let's just see what tiles we've got our guys working. Well, we're not going to get anything better than that at the moment until our borders expand. So let's build a builder next at Washington, and we might need to build some farms. But we'll also have a builder ready should we have any horses in our location. Right, let's fortify our warrior right there where he is and move our slinger towards him. Yeah, so, and also after we've got animal husbandry complete, we can work on mining and get these diamonds online as well with our builder. So let's heal our unit up and carry on trying to tank these shots while they spit out barbarian units. Right, so we will move on to mining and get those diamonds online. We haven't got any horses in sight, unfortunately. All right, so we will heal up again, move our slinger in one closer, probably have a promotion for our warrior after next turn. Okay, so there is a promotion for our warrior, and we will go for battle cry promotion. We will take our slinger and we will damage this guy here a little bit. All right, so again we need to heal our warrior, fire on this guy here, and they should have a promotion probably next turn when they take another hit. We will see. No, they didn't. Oh, we lost our warrior. That is really, really annoying. Probably if we had discipline locked in, we would have been in a better position to deal with that. Right, let's get God King. Be good to get a Pantheon down. Would be good to get a religion. It's definitely not going to be a guarantee, even if we wanted it, but we'll work towards it. Right, so we work on state workforce next, and we need to build a district to boost that. So we'll work on that as soon as we can. We'll get a promotion from killing this warrior here, and get our Eureka for archery as well, and for bronze working. That's our third barbarian killed. All right, so that is unfortunate. That is another scout that has found us. It looks like it's going to be another one where we've got a constant barbarian problem going on. But let's promote our slinger with a volley. Okay, and we're not going to be able to move our builder out and do anything now. So he's just going to have to sit and wait. We will build a warrior. We're going to need units to be able to fight off these barbarian attacks. Right, let's keep backing up with our slinger, and we'll back them up onto this hill hopefully, and then their warrior will be on this open marshland. They will have worse defense. I will have better defense, so that's a good place to be. Always try and use the terrain to your advantage. All right, so there is mining complete for us. Let's move back one more. We want to be on the better tile and want them to be on the worse tile. So we want more food. But let's start with getting the diamonds online. Let's have a look at what we've revealed here. So won't know what's down here until we do pottery. But here's archery and bronze working, and they are going to be important for us to get. So I think we'd go for pottery next, because I'm assuming writing or writing might possibly be here. Could be any of these really, but we need to try and find out where that is. We want to get a campus down as soon as possible and get our science building up. Right, so we'll put a shot on the warrior here and build our mine here, and then we've got a Eureka for wheel as well, so that is cool. All right, so we will hold our ground, put another shot in on the warrior. 2 more turns for our warrior to be built. Let's move across and get another diamond mine online. We can expect some barbarians to be coming in from this sort of direction pretty soon. Right, we need to, let's move towards our city with our slinger. Get that mine online. 1 more turn for our warrior to go out. Let's move our warrior out to that tile, bring our slinger in. He can sit in the city and defend from the city, and the protection of the city should he need to. We'll fortify our warrior. If they attack our warrior being fortified and across the river, it's really not the smartest move for them. Let's move down 1 and build a farm, so a little bit more food for our city. And we're working it, and that's the inspiration for craftsmanship as well, having improved free tiles as well. So next we want to really get settler out. I think that would be important. Let's try and get quite a few cities out in a short amount of time if we can. Let's move towards this scout actually and try and deal with him. Okay. And we can kill this guy off now. Deal with him. Let's move our warrior into our city for a moment and heal him for a turn. Move our slinger towards the city. Have our warrior healed up this turn. Right. So they pillaged the farm straight away. We completed pottery though. Alright, let's... Might take this guy out. We do. So we can move our slinger in and put a shot on their slinger. And he pillaged a turn too soon. So he didn't get any heal from that pillage anyway. Right, pottery completed. And there is astrology, not writing. So writing's now got to be one of these three. But I'm quite happy to go for astrology. I would like to get a religion going. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. I wanted great people. All right, there are obviously civs already working towards it. There's going to be a limited number of religions, so chances are very slim that we will get there. Okay, so we can take this slinger out, heal up our warrior, and then we need to move out and try and take out the barbarian camp. Alright, let's move out and around with our slinger here. Alright, we go the long way around, put a hit on this slinger. Alright, someone had built the Stonehenge there. So that's a way of getting a free religion out the window. Okay, so let's move across and take out this warrior with our slinger. We'll heal up a turn with our warrior. Alright, so we got a settler ready from Washington. Where do we want to go? So we could get a coastal city if we move across this way towards the Jade. Also probably down here towards that barbarian camp, wherever that might be. But we need to clear that first. It's interesting that we've not met any AIs yet. It tells me that there probably isn't anyone too close. But also might mean we're stuck somewhere that hasn't got a lot of land either. That doesn't mean we can't get cities down though. So where do we want to go? Yeah, I think first of all we will head in this direction and get a coastal city over here towards the Jade. Shouldn't. Might just wait till that scout is cleared before we send our settler out. Right, we need better food production in our capital, so we will build a granary, but by a builder, we have to wait until we move our settler out. Alright, we can move our settler out, we can move our warrior up, and then we can buy our builder. Right. Try and keep things efficient. Alright, so we can kill this slinger with our slinger. let's join these guys together and move them to where we want them. This warrior can't get over our city, so we can just move out and repair safely. All right, let's let's just move out towards the coast and reveal a bit more tiles here. So we've got a couple of crabs around. Let's move on to this tile. Just curious whether this could be, well, which one of these are going to be best for settling our city on, really. So I don't think there's any more worthwhile tiles to improve just at the moment in our capital. Okay, so we have horse archers now coming in from our east. Right. So we need to push out. Okay, so we've got 3 lots of crabs here and whales. And this crab is in reach if we settle where we are, and this one is in reach as well. So this isn't a bad location right here. I think I'll be quite happy to settle right here. So that'll be next turn. We can attack this warrior. We're on a hill there, so we've got a little bit of extra defense for ourselves. Okay, so let's get the city founded, and that gives us our Eureka for sailing. So we've got the city of New York. We immediately want to push out and try and deal with these units as quickly as possible. We're going to get pillaged again, which is annoying, but we've got builder to repair tiles once we deal with them. All right, so what do we want to do at the city of New York? And we've not got very good production here. So things are going to take some time to do. Not even got very good food here either, so yeah, probably not the best location for our second city. However, it does give us a couple of luxury resources within our reach, so there is that. Let's start with building a slinger, maybe. Yeah. In fact, let's start with building a monument so we can help with our border expansion. All right, so that warrior has killed themselves on our slinger there, luckily. All right, we need to. We don't really want to attack over the water. It's us at a disadvantage. But we can move into a city to protect ourselves from firing back. We attack from the city over the river, regardless. We need to try and heal up our slinger, but we might lose him. Right, can't do anything at Washington right now. How much would we have to pay for? We can afford a slinger or a warrior. But with a slinger, at least we can attack from within our city without getting hurt, so we'll do that. All right, so we did lose our slinger there, unfortunately. We can promote our warrior though, and we will promote him with battle cry. Okay, we will just wait with our slinger for them to potentially come back within range and keep holding on with our builder. So there's another flood over at Mexico City. If we weren't in a position of having to fight off all these barbarian attacks, I'd actually be kind of slightly tempted to try and take Mexico City, especially while they were damaged like that. So that's not really on the cards. So we just got to keep on defending ourselves, try and take out these units here. Kill this guy with our warrior. Keep on waiting with a builder though. Right, granary completed at Washington. Let's build another. Let's say settler, shall we? Want to get those cities down. Would like to get 3 or 4 cities down by the end of this first episode. But there's a Pantheon for us. I wonder what we could get in place to help us. Right, let's have a look. Alright, monuments to the gods. If we get around to building any wonders, nothing on the cards at the moment. Fishing boats, we will get some fish tiles on, but maybe not. Pastures, I don't think that's really going to be any benefit. We do have City Patron Goddess, so 25% production towards city districts in cities without a city, especially specialty districts, so that's not a bad one. It's one of those ones that's a one-off kind of benefit though, rather than a ongoing passive boost. All right. Got +2 faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources, and of course we've got a couple of diamond mines here, so there is that. We'll have jade as well. There's copper. There's quite a few of those around for a healthy faith income. So maybe let's go for that. Make those tiles even better for us. Okay, and that is our inspiration towards mysticism. Right, let's move our warrior towards that horse archer and put another shot on with our slinger. That is nearly gone. Okay. All right, so let's kill this guy off. We'll heal our warrior up. And let's move our builder here towards New York. Okay, and here come the barbarian cavalry. Right, move our guy in there. Let's move our warrior over the river into these trees. We'll keep our slinger in the city to defend. All right, and there is astrology completed for us, so we can get working on a holy site as soon as we can, hopefully. All right, let's put a shot on with our slinger. Right. Let's move our warrior over here onto the hills and over the river. Keep moving our builder towards New York, and we will research. What do we want to research on? So here's writing. We've still not met another civilization. That's kind of concerning. Maybe the game forgot to put them in. Right. Now let us, perhaps archery could be important on this defense against barbarians. It obviously gives a bit more range with our ranged units from 1 to 2 tiles. Right. So there is a state workforce completed for us. So it gives us access to our government plaza. That would be good, especially for early adjacency bonuses. Put a shot on with our slinger to this guy here. He has promotion. We need to bring our builder into New York to protect him. And we will just put our warrior on hill there. Obviously, we have to come back and repair that farm. We have done woefully bad on gaining any kind of era score in this early part of the game. Woefully bad. Right. State workforce completed. What do we want to work on next? And I think I'd say military tradition at this point would be a good one for us, but we need to be able to push the barbarians back and clear the camp to get the boost for that. So what else can we work on? Maybe mysticism. Let's go with mysticism. Okay, and we have a governor tile. Who do we want to benefit from? Right. Maybe we could benefit from putting Magnus in, and we put him in at Washington, and we clear some of these woods. Help us get some districts down, maybe some more settlers. So let's appoint Magnus at Washington. All right, so they have promotion for our slinger. We'll go with volley, and be nice to be able to get these sea tiles online, and that is all the way over here. Maybe we would move on to that next before something like bronze working or indeed writing. Yeah, we're just going to have to hold tight with our builder in New York at the moment. There's not a lot we can do. If we move him out, we're going to lose him. Okay, so they're kind of killing their units, attacking our cities at the moment, which is fine. We can take out a couple of their units here with our attacks. That's good. Hold another turn with a builder. Okay, and we can finish this horseman off with our slinger there. Let's return towards our city. Quickly heal our warrior up. And possibly wait for the next influx. Right, so let's kill this guy. Get in and repair this farm for Washington. Right, what do we want to do? Let's move down and try and clear this camp down to our south if we can find it. Right, let's just move on to this hill tile here while we're moving closer with our slinger as well. Repair that farm. Okay, we will attack their warrior. And is there anywhere we can improve? Okay, if we buy this J tile for New York and improve that, that will definitely help New York out a lot. Okay, so we have completed archery there, and we can upgrade our slinger to an archer now, so that will be handy. Right, we have our third settler to found our third city. Let's move down with our units. I feel like this could be a good area. Limited because it's on tundra. But we've got wine nearby. We've got sugar nearby, which is also within reach of Washington. So, but we've got these copper mines potentially. So we will work our way down and see about that. We'll get this mine online, and that is Eureka for apprenticeship, with 3 mines being built now. Okay, so where do we want to go to next? Let's go with sailing, which is also going to require masonry. So that's going to be 22 turns altogether. All right. Maybe our next best one is going to be bronze work, and see if we can reveal any resources of iron. It's also going to allow us to chop rainforest, so we haven't got any in view. Yeah. All right. So it's not important for that, but revealing the iron, that'll be good. Okay, so let's think about putting down a holy site. In fact, before we do that, let's have another look at the great people and see how everyone's gone. All of them are gone. That was really quick. They've all gone. No holy site. No point. All right. So we can build a government plaza though. All right, let's think about where we can. So this could be a good location for a campus. All right, so let's put a couple of pins down, shall we? So we could go here with our campus, and then we could put our government plaza down here. And that's going to give us a +5 campus. So that is a start. We could put an aqueduct down here, and then we could put a industrial zone down here for a +4 industrial zone. So that's not looking too bad. Definitely going to improve the city quite a little bit. So from what we can do at the moment, and that's going to be just putting down our government plaza here. Cost 60 gold to get the tile, but I'm happy for that. Yep. All right. We carry on moving down. We probably should heal our units up a little bit first, so we need to upgrade to an archer. I'm just wondering whether this is going to be. We will want to put a city down here, but maybe we should have a look up first. Yeah, executive decision. We'll go the other way, and we will see what we can do there. All right, we're going to want to move our builder towards towards this campus location and chop down the woods. All right, so let's move our warrior back one. Heal up another turn with our archer. Oh, okay, we've got a lot of barb ships over here. And move our builder towards those woods there. All right, and that is us in the Dark Age for the classical era. So looking at these ships here, we're not going to want to put our city down coastal. That's for sure. But hopefully the bet pays off and we can find a nice location up there anyway. We can fire with our archer and we will heal and fortify with our warrior there. Right, a Dark Age, a lovely Dark Age. And the best thing for us is going to be a free inquiry, and free inquiry Eureka's in the tech tree are going to be a lot easier to gain than inspirations for the civics. So we will go for that. All right, and that's a mysticism completed for us. And let's keep pushing up with our unguarded settler there. Right, what do we want to do? Right. I'm thinking another settler. And right, we will let's go for craftsmanship, and then we can plug in Ilkham as a policy. Okay, we'll heal up our units, and we will clear the woods. Has knocked a few turns off for our next settler. We have another envoy for Mexico. Well, Mexico's the only city-state we've met. One city-state and no other civilizations. We do have a promotion, another governor title though. So if we plug in promotion of provisions, Magnus here at Washington, we're not going to lose a population when we pop out settlers. So that is going to be good for just growing Washington into a grown-up kind of city. Okay, let's move our archer down. Right, what else? I'm thinking we'll move up and clear these woods here as well. Right, it's starting to look like not such a great location up here for a city, but we'll keep revealing what we can and see. Keep moving down towards these guys. All right, yeah, so not a very good location up here. Maybe on the other side of this mountain. Okay, it's another flood over at Mexico City, and we've completed bronze working. So, and we have one resource of iron near New York. So that's cool. We've only got the one build charge left, so we need another builder to get that online. Let's chop these woods out. There's 2 more turns left for our settler from Washington. Okay, keep pushing down. Okay, what do we want to work on next? And I guess it's going to be writing. It doesn't look like we're meeting anyone soon, so might need to forget about the boost for that, unfortunately. Okay. Right, there is a camp. We have found the camp. All right, let's make a decision. Is there anywhere here that we could want to build our next city? Now, some not very good spots at all, unless we were able to build an aqueduct. And we don't know about that yet. So it would be a very bad city until we got to a point of being able to build an aqueduct. If we were to build it on this, anywhere near this sort of corner. So let's keep moving on. See what we can find. Kind of feeling like we should have gone down now. Okay, let's move down with our warrior and back up our archer. Put a shot on them. Okay, that is our other settler. So we will move him down towards the other location. Okay, keep moving around. Right, what do we want to build next at Washington? Obviously we want the city to grow, but we do need a builder. Can we afford to buy a builder? Not just yet. I think that is maybe what we'll do. We'll buy a builder. Let's build ourselves a monument at the moment. In fact, no. We need another unit or two. Let's build another archer. Alright, let's keep moving down towards the sky. Okay, so they're settled for death now. That's cool. Okay, that's revealed a bit more for us. We can see what's going on. And probably a better location for us as well. Let's move over with our archer, and we have cleared that camp. That's +3 era score for us. And we have unlocked the single impact. And we've got inspiration for military tradition there as well. All right, so we got a governor title from unlocking our first secret society. Now, with being America, I'm not sure which, except for being Owls of Minerva, which secret society could benefit us most. Now, single impact is nothing really. I mean, having a unit that can't be killed and grows with strength as you progress through the game is good. But what is really good about them is the vampire castles. So if you have a prime location for a vampire castle and they have really, really good adjacency, like production, or gold, or culture, whatever, yeah, those vampire castles can be just so powerful. And with that in mind, and thinking that Owls of Minerva would probably be the most ideal secret society to use for America. Yeah, but I use them in my playthrough for England, and I don't really want to. I want to mix it up a little bit, so I'm going to go with single impact. So it's done. That's it. We are the bloodthirsty ones. Right, so we might as well move straight out with our vampire here towards this other camp we know is in that direction. We also move our warrior in that direction too. Hopefully we don't run into any of them and lose our settler here. Can we figure a good location from where we are standing? Could potentially be around here. We might just want to hold off with our settler until we got some units there to protect them. All right, and there is craftsmanship completed as well. Do we want to swap out for anything at this point? Right, maybe we want to swap out God King and we'll put in urban. Maybe Ilkham. Yeah, Ilkham. So we've got cheaper builders to build. Do we want to swap out discipline for anything? And not at this point. Yeah, not at this point anyway. That will do for the moment. And we will get any potential builders built faster. And we do actually want a builder to get this iron online, don't we? So we have to keep that in mind. Move up with our units. Right, where exactly are we going? Right, let's move out west and see if we can uncover any more. Not great for food. But I still think it could be a worthy location to stick our city down there. Right, let's skip another one. I'll wait for the backup. Craftsmanship completed. Do you want military tradition next or foreign trade? Let's go with let's go with foreign trade. At least we can get a trader going to Mexico City. Okay, across the river, keep on going, and let's just have a look out this way with our archer oil down here. Okay, let's move our settler into position. All right, so I just saw some Sikhism being spread up here, so there is most definitely some civilizations up in that direction. I'm amazed that we haven't met any of them coming down yet, but there you have it. Right, there is another tribal village which we will pick up. Right, where exactly do we want to settle this guy? And I'm going to say it's right on this tile right here. It's going to give us the pearls, diamonds, jade, which we have resources of already with the diamond and jade, but it means we have extra resources of that we can sell. Yeah. So I think that's probably the best location for us there. Let's move our archer in that direction too. And our warrior, we pick up this tribal village over here with our archer. All right, so we've completed the archer from Washington. We now want to probably pick ourselves up a builder. We can get this iron online, and we will found our third city rather. And there is the inspiration for early empire. We've got 6 pop now. And we will go straight ahead and build ourselves a builder from Cincinnati. Okay. Okay, let's keep moving around, collect our tribal village. Right, and that's found the city of Boston. We keep moving up with our unit. All right, so let's collect this tribal village with our archer, and where we get our free builder. So we are automatically gonna switch over from building that builder, and we want to let's build ourselves a monument. All right, so we can't get the wine online at the moment. We need irrigation, and we have not got sailing either. So there's not actually a lot we can do right here. We can, however, move them in and get this iron online quicker than waiting for the other builder to finish being built. So Boston as well. Let's see. I think we will also go for a monument in at Boston. All right, we've got ourselves a little dust storm going on to the north of our capital there. Let's collect this other tribal village as well, and that is another builder for us, so that is great. We'll automatically move them out and get this maze online, and that's got us a Eureka for irrigation. So we should now be able to see exactly where that was. Only 8 turns for that, so that's cool. And then once we've got that, we can get our wine online here at Cincinnati. Okay, so that'll be good. Once we can get things like irrigation and sailing, we can get wine online and whales online. Lots of nice amenities for our people will be great. Yeah, it's a proper nice location for a campus right tucked in here. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be a nice city location, really, unless you, yeah, nothing great anyway. We'll move our archer back towards Cincinnati. We heal him up, and then maybe we move him down and just reveal all that is down below us, just so we have uncovered everything down there and we know what is going on. Carry on moving out with our units to find out what's going on to our east here. Right, monuments being completed at New York. What do we want to build next? We have such low production, 57 turns to be able to build a settler. That is ridiculous. Yeah, can't wait to get a bit more production going on there for us. I think we'll go for a granary then, 22 turns. Obviously that'll drop down once we can get the iron online. And we'll figure out New York as we go. All right, so we can just see the border of someone close to us here. So it's just going to be a matter of time until we meet whoever is to our north here. But let's just keep things close to home for the moment, and we'll just expand out slowly and see what we've got. Right, we got anything else for our builder here to do at the moment? I'm not too sure. Do we want them to clear our woods? Probably not. All right, I will think about that. We will just wait on that. Move our builder towards iron to get that online. But here we are. I think we will leave it at that for today for our first episode, playing as Abraham Lincoln of the American Empire. We've got a reasonable start, a bit of a weird start really, been very, very quiet. One city-state. We've been boxed in by some barbarian clans, camps. So that has limited us from getting out and exploring. But a little bit surprised that we didn't eventually have someone coming in and meeting us either. So in the next episode, obviously I expect to meet a few more city-states and some of the civilizations that are close to us. But that is where we're at for the moment. We've got Washington, New York, Cincinnati and Boston down. We are slowly trying to work our way through the shuffled tech tree and civic tree. We've definitely got a long way to go to build up our science and our culture. But that is all for the next episodes. So that is all from me today. I hope you liked the content and excited by the start of a new playthrough with a new civ. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day. If you enjoyed the content today, leave us a like and subscribe as well. That would be brilliant, and I will see you again in the next one. See ya.